Hi, my name is Pangborn. I am a junior. I am a business and enterprise management major with a concentration consulting. And this past week, I had the pleasure to attend the United States Air Force Academy's National Character and Leadership Symposium in Colorado Springs, Colorado. It was an incredible experience from everything that we did. And this was one of the most important takeaways that I had from the entire conference, is that who you are as a leader, how you act day in and day out, and how you speak to your employees really makes a difference. So one of the things that they touched on was that attitude is not personality. So personality is what you show everyone, how you are in front of the people that you speak to and how you act day in and day out. But attitude is how you take on your work, what you do behind closed doors and who you are as a person. And so when you reflect that onto your employees, making sure that they are enjoying their work will also reflect onto you, and it makes such a great group feeling where everyone can feed off of that and be really productive in the workplace. Another lecture that I attended was the Colorado Supreme Court panel. This was really interesting because they actually didn't come up and speak to us. It was just a set of questions that we could ask them. And one of the most interesting things that they discussed was the power, or not really the power, but sometimes falling into groupthink and how that can be avoided. So a lot of what they do is when they bring someone new on the bench, they allow them to essentially speak first in anything that they do, so that being a senior officer or being a senior person on the bench doesn't influence any of the younger members to sway any of their voting. But one of the biggest takeaways that I had was not necessarily a speaker, but having a conversation with one of my cadets. I was very excited to have the chance to talk with them about all the different things that they had learned and their unique experiences, since not all of them are 18 to 22-year-olds. A lot of them can even start when they're 23. But I asked my cadets if I could take a picture with them, just to memorize and commemorate the experience, and they thanked me. And I was like, why are you thanking me? They thanked me because they weren't in their military uniform. They thanked someone for essentially humanizing them and putting them as people and talking to them just as normal teenage girls instead of having all of the military background that they were so used to. And so they really appreciated that. And that was something that stuck with me to be able to take that into the future. One of my favorite speakers that I did go to was a man named Major Duhan. And he was a B-1, I guess it's a fighter pilot. And he talked about being able to make split-second decisions. So his plane actually caught on fire, and usually when the planes catch on fire, they have to eject and the planes crash. But in this situation, he didn't have the option to eject. It wasn't working. And so he was the first person to actually land the B-1 plane once it had caught on fire. And so he went through his 45-minute speech, and then at the end he goes, well, I just want to make this clear that this all happened within the span of 3 to 4 minutes. So being able to understand that there really is a sense of camaraderie, and being able to speak with different people about that.